This video, you're going to learn to receive the ball. Reception is both a defensive shot and the first movement of an attack. First, we're going to see two types of reception: high reception and low reception. Firstly, high reception. Watch the movement and the speed of the ball. Move towards it to cut off its path and intercept it. Meet the ball by raising your hands to do an overhand pass, palms open and facing the ball. To learn more about this move, watch our video on the overhand pass. Before contact, orient yourself towards the player you want to pass to. When you pass, push with your legs as well. Secondly, low reception. Watch the movement and speed of the ball. Position yourself in its path. Adapt your position with small side steps. Make sure you are stationary before receiving the ball with a bump pass or dig. To learn more about this movement, watch our video on the bump pass. Before contact, orientate the platform of your arms and your pelvis towards the place where you're going to receive the ball. At the moment of contact, push off with your legs as well. To receive the ball effectively, you need to adapt to each situation. Over to you.
Hey, this is Johnny Neely, volleyball coach here in Salt Lake City. I'm going to talk to you about how to serve a volleyball. For those who are just beginning, learning how to serve, a lot of times servers will utilize the underhand serve. Server will hold the ball in their non-dominant hand out in front of their body. They'll create a fist with their other hand. A lot of times a player will try to hit the ball on their palm, nice flat spot on their hand, dropping the ball slightly before contact is made. For those who can serve overhand, the proper technique to serve overhand, a player will hold the ball in one hand, again, their non-dominant hand, out in front of them. This is all part of the ready position. Similar to hitting, a server wants to make a bow and arrow. Toss the ball 2 to 3 feet high out in front of their body. As the server steps and swings through, they contact the ball with the harsh, strong surface of their hand right here to try to create a float serve. Server will get in the ready position. Float serve should look something like this. There are a couple other types of serves that I want to touch on briefly. One is a jump float serve. A jump float serve, a server will utilize a 4-step approach. The whole time they're keeping the net square to their body. A right-handed server is going to take a step with their right, a step with their left. They're going to toss with 2 hands, elbows bent to help control the accuracy of the toss. After the ball is tossed, they'll step again with their right and their left foot, jump and contact the ball, try to float serve. It'll look something like this. Last serve I want to talk about is a top spin serve or a jump serve. Again, the server will make a 4-step approach. Generally, a server will need about 15 or 20 feet to effectively utilize this serve. Server will take 4 steps, with the first coming at the same time as the toss. Server will step, toss, and finish with left, right, left. This approach is really similar to a hitter who would be spiking a volleyball. A top spin serve or a jump spin serve should look like this. Again, this is Johnny Neely, volleyball coach here in Salt Lake City, talking to you about how to serve a volleyball.
Your first line of defense is your blocker. In this segment, we're going to talk about the basic technique of blocking. Rachel's going to position herself at the net with her hands in front of her face. Her fingers are spread wide so that she can cover as much surface. When she's ready to block, she's going to bend down and explode above the net. Her hands are going to penetrate the plane of the net to make sure that she makes contact with the ball. You also have to think about the timing when you block. You need to jump for your block just after the hitter that you're blocking has jumped. Rachel, show us what the block looks like. Good. You see the way she lands. She lands soft on her feet with her knees bent, ready to block the next hit.